Mackenzie Dern joined Ronda Rousey on Legend's Top 5 Submission Artists in UFC History list. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE Family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. In the 32-year-old's pursuit of the title vacated by Zhang Weili ahead of her move to flyweight, Mackenzie Dern faces a familiar opponent, the number 1 ranked Virna Jandiroba. While Dern previously defeated the former Invicta champion nearly 5 years ago, she will hope to capitalize on her ground game once again when they meet in Abu Dhabi. Dern is a decorated Brazilian jiu-jitsu specialist whose submission skills earned her recognition alongside legends like Ronda Rousey and Royce Gracie on a Daniel Cormier rankings list. While questions remain about her overall striking and versatility ahead of her first UFC title shot, there is no doubt about the danger she poses on the mat. Before transitioning to MMA, Dern enjoyed an illustrious jiu-jitsu career that included becoming both ADCC and anoa'i BJJ black belt world champion, as well as holding the number 1 IBJJF world ranking. Since joining the UFC, she has secured the second most submission victories in the organization's women's division, earning her a place on Daniel Cormier's list of the top 5 submission artists in UFC history ranking, above Gillian Robertson, the record holder in that category. Cormier shared his rankings during a 2021 episode of his DCRC podcast on ESPN MMA's YouTube channel, placing Dern 4th, ahead of Frank Mir and Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, who tied for 5th. Ahead of her, he named former heavyweight champion Fabricio Werdum in 3rd, former bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey in 2nd, and MMA pioneer Royce Gracie in 1st. Since her UFC debut, Dern has expressed her desire not only to match, but to surpass Ronda Rousey's legacy. After her previous win over Jandiroba in 2020, Dern declared her ambition to break more records than Rousey, a goal she continues to pursue. "I kind of just set my goal on breaking records," Dern said. "Ronda broke records. I'm gonna break more records. I'm focused on that one straight path, just like a horse with blinders. It was an honor to be compared to her, but I've always focused on my own goals and becoming a legend in my own right." Dern completed her journey to the top of the strawweight division at Saturday's UFC 321 pay-per-view, where she co-headlined in a rematch against Virna Jandiroba. The jiu-jitsu ace repeated her 2020 success, defeating Jandiroba by unanimous decision to capture the vacant 115-pound title after 5 rounds. While celebrations are just beginning for Dern and her team, the new champion is already looking ahead to what might come next in 2026. Having earned UFC gold after a highly decorated grappling career, Dern now stands among the most credentialed grapplers to claim championship status. Next, the strawweight queen could face one of the division's elite wrestlers. During her post-fight press conference in Abu Dhabi, Dern mentioned Tatiana Suarez as a potential first challenger. Suarez, 11-1, recently rebounded from her earlier title loss to Zhang Weili at UFC 312 with a win over Amanda Lemos in September. "I don't know how much say I have as champion, but I'm ready to defend it," Dern said. "Whoever they send my way, I'll be ready. I'd definitely like to fight Tatiana. Maybe she gets one more fight in before that." Meanwhile, Ronda Rousey has remained silent amid ongoing speculation about a potential UFC return. The former bantamweight champion hasn't competed since December 2016, after her loss to Amanda Nunes. Recently, renewed interest in training, along with a noticeable physical transformation, has fueled rumors of a comeback. Rousey even shared a lighthearted Instagram video where she tried to catch a small lizard, which led to playful reactions from fans who joked about her sparring session with the quick reptile. The moment showed a fun, relaxed side of Rousey, reminding fans why she remains a beloved figure, authentic, brave, and unfiltered. Though Rousey's return to training has reignited buzz, she's clarified that her current sessions are about rediscovering joy, not chasing titles. "I'm just having fun with it again," she told The Breakfast Club. "It got to a point where I was doing it for reasons other than my own. Now I'm training for myself." While she hasn't committed to another fight, Rousey emphasized her renewed love for the sport. "It makes me happy. People ask what I'm training for, and I say for my own joy. Is that bad?" Fans can continue to speculate, but for now, Rousey is focused on her well-being and passion for martial arts. keeping the door open for the future while enjoying the present. At the 2025 New York Comic-Con, I was lucky enough to interview MMA superstar Ronda Rousey about her new graphic novel, Expecting the Unexpected, which is an action-packed story about a soon-to-be mother who's also a skilled operative, blending thrilling action with moments of humor and romance. Ronda was a real pleasure to talk to, and her book is quite good, so it was great to hear directly from her what it was like writing a graphic novel for the first time. Ronda Rousey. I got tired of waiting for someone to hand me my dream project. And so it made me think, okay, what's a role that no one could play better than me? It came from me asking, if I want to be a storyteller, what's a story I could tell better than anyone? I always wanted to do a martial arts style film, like Bruce Lee or Jet Li. That's the kind of actor I always wanted to be, not necessarily an Oscar winner. I was also dealing with my own anxieties about becoming a mom, and I loved the idea of a woman who learns about herself and her choices while overcoming challenges on her journey. Through all the close calls and emotional moments, she realizes what truly matters by the time she reaches her goal. Once I started writing it, I realized I was actually writing a lighthearted action comedy. She's this highly skilled operative who's also kind of a dorky nerd making movie references all day that no one gets, which makes her feel isolated. Then finally, she meets someone who understands her language. That's kind of like me and my husband, we just click that way. Q. So were there any challenges writing the graphic novel, and what was the most rewarding experience? Ronda Rousey. I think the most challenging thing was keeping the action scenes clear and consistent, making sure the layout of the room stayed the same from panel to panel. I've noticed in some comics that it's easy to lose track of where the characters are during fast-paced scenes. I wanted every moment to be clear and easy to follow. One of the trickiest parts was a scene in a gym bathroom. The main character moves through several stalls while facing multiple opponents, one at a time. I wanted readers to easily tell where she was and who she was facing at each step. I kept asking the colorist to make sure each space and each character looked distinct. The team really supported me with that. And hopefully it flows well on the page. Welcome to another edition of WWE. Rumors we hope are true and we hope aren't. The Stamford-based promotion is just a week away from November's Saturday night's main event. Following this, the company will gear up for Survivor Series War Games. Amid this, some major rumors are circulating online, and in this article, we'll be looking at 3 WWE rumors we hope are true and 3 we hope are not. Recently, the company released several major stars, including Andrade. One of the names already returning to the sports entertainment juggernaut is Santos Escobar. Earlier, reports suggested that the LWO member was not renewing his WWE contract and was expected to leave the company. However, an update from PW Insider revealed that Escobar has re-signed with anoa'i. According to the report, the Legado del Fantasma leader is expected to appear on Raw this week in some capacity. It's been a long time since AJ Lee appeared on television. The former Divas champion last wrestled at WrestlePalooza, where she teamed with CM Punk and defeated Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. Now, fans are eagerly awaiting her return. Amid this, WWE began promoting AJ Lee on the Red brand banner for the November 17th episode, which will air live from Madison Square Garden. However, the company recently updated the poster, and now John Cena is advertised instead. This move by Triple H sparked rumors that Lee's return might be delayed or canceled. We hope the rumor isn't true, and despite being removed from the banner, AJ Lee returns to the Red brand. It could be a way to add a surprise element to her comeback. Over the past few months, Liv Morgan has been noticeably absent from WWE due to an injury. In her absence, Roxanne Perez has seemingly filled her spot within the Judgment Day. According to the latest PW Insider report, Morgan is expected to return in early 2026. We hope that rumor is true, as the former Women's World Champion's early return would shake up the landscape of WWE, Raw, and make the Judgment Day's dynamic more interesting to watch. Jey Uso recently emerged as the winner of the Men's Battle Royal on Raw. This earned him a title shot at Saturday night's main event, where he will face CM Punk for the vacant World Championship. The Yeet Master receiving another title opportunity has sparked mixed reactions from fans. The video uploaded by the company on its YouTube channel has received over 19,000 dislikes. Despite this criticism, reports indicate it won't affect WWE's future plans. We hope the rumor is not true, as Jay receiving negative feedback from the audience isn't great news for him. The promotion should take that into consideration, especially since the Yeet Master is a fan-favorite star on Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns is already being promoted for Survivor Series, War Games. Earlier, the Tribal Chief was expected to face Team Vision in a double-structured match, but with Seth Rollins' injury, fans were uncertain about these plans. According to a report from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE still plans to feature a Team Roman Reigns versus Team Vision War Games match, with CM Punk potentially serving as co-captain of Reigns' team. We hope the rumor is true, as it would reunite the Tribal Chief and the Second City Saint after nearly a year. The last time they competed as a team was at War Games last year, when Punk assisted Reigns against Solo